Karine, switching to the hurricane, our reporting teams on the ground say that there are many residents there who are frustrated that more aid has not been distributed, and some of them haven't seen the federal government there for days. What would you say to those folks?
What I will say is certainly our hearts go out to them. Obviously, this is a tough, difficult time. And what I will also say is we have their back, and we can understand that. We can understand how things are incredibly confusing right now, incredibly difficult right now. Some people don't even know if their loved ones are alive or not. And so what I can say, and what the president has said, and I think what Liz has iterated as well, is that we want to make sure that they have, the folks who are in the impacted areas have everything that they need, the resources. We have the FEMA administrator who's on the ground today. She's going to be holding a press conference with the North Carolina governor in about 30 minutes or so, and going to talk about what they see and what the federal government, what FEMA is going to continue to do, working with the state and local governments as well. We are on the ground. We are on the ground. And as you know, there was a reason why the FEMA administrator was here on Thursday, to lay out what we were doing ahead of time, how we were pre-positioned on the ground, and warning people, because we understood that that is also part of our job. But you know, we're going to do everything that we can. We're going to do everything that we can.
Following up on a previous question quickly, you mentioned pre-positioning, and she did mention that assets and resources were pre-positioned in Big Bend. I know that question was asked before, but bluntly, should more resources have been pre-positioned in and around North Carolina?
So look, I think Liz kind of talked about that, about when she was asked the question on our prediction of the storm and how bad it was. And so certainly I'll let the experts speak to this. But again, pre-positioned, we had generators, food, water, along with search and rescue and power restoration. And right now we have U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. They're moving generators into impacted areas. We have 3,600 personnel from across the federal workforce are deployed and supporting Hurricane Helene. This includes 24 federal urban research and rescue task force, over 1,300 personnel working to rescue people who may be stranded to date. They have rescued about and supported over 1,400 people across the impacted areas. These are, if you think about the federal employees who are part of these agencies, right, FEMA and others, this is what they do. This is what they do. This is what they're trained to do. This is what they're ready to do. And it doesn't matter which state it is, right? It doesn't matter if it's a red state or blue state. This is their job, to get food there, to get generators there, to save some lives, to rescue people. And so we are very proud of the work that they've done, and we understand that people are very much suffering on the ground and trying to figure out what is going on. And we have our folks there, and we're going to do the best that we can.